Hello, today is day 2 of our pilgrimage journey, and we are in the city of Rome. Our first part of the morning, we actually went underneath St. Peter's and we did the Scavi tour. So the Scavi tour is really the archaeologists dug underneath St. Peter's and they found the bones of St. Peter right below the altar. What they found out is that there were levels of altars underneath what is now the main altar, and that's where they found his remains. Pretty amazing.
And in the afternoon, we did an ancient Rome tour. It was led by Elizabeth Lev, who is a historian that's been here for 30 years. It was pretty amazing to see. So we saw the Roman Forum, we saw the Colosseum, but all through the eyes of 750 some BC. So like the ancient Romans as they built it. We heard the story of Romulus and Remus and the whole beginning part. It was really quite fascinating.
All right, we'll share our adventures and our graces from the day later on.
Yay!
St. Peter's, praying for you in Rome, and I'm about to go to the tomb of St. John Paul II. So my grace for the day really was the Scavi tour and seeing how just the tradition that we have of knowing that St. Peter was built under that altar, and we really didn't find out until the excavations, which happened in the 1950s. But also when St. Peter was really killed for his faith, he saw that
Obelisk,
yeah.
That
was the last thing that he probably saw, and it is still in the center of St. Peter's, well, not the basilica, but the plaza outside. It's still there today, which is pretty amazing. And another thing that I learned, which I didn't really realize, but tradition says that they really could have died, St. Peter and St. Paul, on the same day. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, so St. Peter was crucified upside down because he was crucified, but he didn't want to be killed in the same way that Christ was. So he was crucified upside down. And St. Paul, because he was a Roman citizen, was allowed to be decapitated, beheaded, and so that's his tradition. And then for me, the grace of the day was from the ancient Rome tour. It was really neat the way that our tour guide kind of did a juxtaposition of the way that Rome was heading. Was very much, they valued many things, but one of the things they valued was that nothing would come between the city-state and the individual. Like, you had to put the city-state first no matter what. And also that the emperors, they kind of were getting to this point where they were saying that they could become gods. And Christianity really flipped it on its head, which said that no, actually, like, God comes before even the city and the state and the government. And also that no, we can't become gods, that God became man such that we could enter into the divine life. So it was really phenomenal.
That's mind-blowing.
Mind-blowing.